afternoon, everyone. Coming to you live from my upstairs home office in White Plains, New York. I am delighted to be here representing American Express, and on behalf of my colleague, Tim McClyman, president of the American Express Foundation, and the entire CSR team at American Express, I want to say how thankful we are for the deep partnership we have developed with independent sector over the years. Over the past 10 years, we are proud to have fostered the leadership potential of over 130 nonprofit and philanthropic leaders through the NGen programming. The American Express NGen Fellows Program deeply invests annually in 12 individuals who have shown exceptional potential to address society's toughest challenges. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the current cohort of fellows and the many fellow alumni who have joined us for the Upswell this year. Congratulations to all of them. In addition to the Fellows Program, we are also proud to support the American Express NGen Leadership Award, which honors an accomplished social purpose leader age 40 or under who has already demonstrated significant impact in addressing community challenges and accelerating transformative social change. I would like to pause for a moment once again and recognize the slate of finalists for this year's award and commend them all on their amazing work and collaborative leadership. I now have the privilege to introduce to you the 2020 American Express NGen Leadership Award recipient, Terence Lester. In 2013, Terence founded Love Beyond Walls, a nonprofit that provides dignity to homeless by providing a voice, community, and support services in the city of Atlanta and beyond. Under Terence's leadership as founder and executive director, Love Beyond Walls, I love that name, has helped hundreds of individuals experiencing homelessness and poverty rebuild their lives. He is a speaker, an activist, author, and thought leader known for nationwide campaigns that bring awareness to issues surrounding homelessness, poverty, and economic inequality. Congratulations, Terence, and we now want to welcome you and want you to share some of your thoughts and your leadership journey.
Hey, Upswell. I'm honored to accept this prestigious and meaningful award today. Thank you to the independent sector and American Express and Richard Brown for choosing me to be the 2020 NextGen leader. I've been asked to reflect on how to be a change maker and on legacy. The truth is that it seems surreal to be answering these types of questions. I never anticipated becoming a change maker when I started social impact work. This work was never a choice for me. Social impact work found me and became a deep passion and calling for my life. It is something that I discovered as my purpose for living. I never sought out to be someone of influence or significance, and I never thought that I would be recognized in this way. My main focus has always been on showing up for the people in communities who are disadvantaged and oppressed, showing up for those whose voices are silenced, showing up for people experiencing homelessness and poverty, and being faithful to the purpose I feel so deeply in my heart that I've dedicated my life to. There was a time in my life where I wondered how I would finish high school. Many times I had no choice but to stay in parks or to live with friends because I experienced temporary homelessness myself. At that crucial time, there were people who showed up in my life, who saw me, accepted me, and gave me space to belong. Those are the people whose selfless actions make the world a better place. Their very active seeing is what we so desperately need today. Seeing goes beyond the surface, beyond the status quo, beyond the superficial, and it calls us to appreciate, consider, and regard one another as neighbors and as people who are worthy of love, respect, and dignity. But it also challenges us to make ourselves vulnerable enough to see others, to see communities that are in desperate need of presence and proximity. It is proximity and presence that brings us together. Proximity enables us to stand together, to address and tackle systemic issues in vulnerable communities across this country. In a world full of self-gratification, we are in desperate need of leaders who are passionate about serving others and are not consumed with their own agendas. Those who model what it means to be true servant leaders. For me, my mission has always been to be faithful and consistent to my calling. And my legacy within that mission are my children. As I always say, I'm working for my last name and not my first. I'm working to establish changes in society to build a community for my children that uplifts service, self-sacrifice, and love towards our neighbors. COVID-19 has taught us two critical things. First, that Black and brown communities are disproportionately affected in areas of healthcare, technology, economics, and nutrition. These communities have been disproportionately affected in these areas long before COVID-19, but this pandemic has highlighted the need for action, fresh vision, and people of commitment. We cannot turn away. We cannot walk past these problems. We cannot sweep them under the rug any longer. We need to see these issues, address these issues, and continue to show up every single day until they are resolved. Second, COVID-19 has shown us that we all need to open our eyes and see. We must look for meaningful interaction and opportunities to communicate with one another. We have more to do in the way that we demonstrate what good leadership is really about in this world. See, COVID-19 has shown us that more than ever, we need each other. We must stop attacking each other, combating each other, and distancing ourselves from one another. And when I use the term distance, I'm talking about ignoring each other's genuine concerns. COVID-19 has showed us that it is time for us to seek hopeful collaborations, engage in innovative ideas, and look for possible connections to advance real social change. I will leave you with this call to action. During this conference and beyond, wherever you find yourself, I want you to lean into your communities. Seek to build collaborative relationships with individuals, be proximate and present in the communities that are affected by COVID and other issues year-round, because service is not an event, it's a lifestyle. In the words of the late Reverend C.T. Vivian, leadership is found in the action to defeat that which would defeat you. You are made by the struggles you choose. So choose the struggles you are willing to fight for and give your life to do one thing every single day to overcome that struggle. Dare to see another person, even if they come from a different background, have different experiences, talk or walk different from you, or even see the world different from you, because you should not make this work about you. Make it about the people who desperately need you, because at the end of the day, we all need each other. If you would like to support Love Beyond Walls, please visit our website and contribute to our cause, lovebeyondwalls.org. Your contribution in this moment will support our current efforts to help provide sanitation all around the country and even parts of the world for people experiencing homelessness during the middle of this pandemic, so they too can keep themselves safe and protect themselves from contracting and spreading the virus. You can also either follow us on social media or share our story. I want to sincerely thank you for this award. It has been an honor to be here with you today.